What's up, guys, and welcome back to today's video. I'm doing my AFL season predictions. We're gonna go through my ladder, my awards, and my finals. We're gonna go through why I think I'll finish in position, how the game will go for the finals and the awards, and I got four big calls at the end. So yeah, let's subscribe, and let's get on with today's video. Let's get in with today's video. So, in 18th, I've got Melbourne. I think that they won't be a strong young list. I think losing their experienced players, I think they will struggle this year, and I think they'll finish 18th. In 17th, I'll go West Coast. I think the Eagles just won't do anything. I just think they'll just be a team that won't be in it this year, and yeah, I'm gonna have West Coast 17th. In the 16th, I've got North Melbourne. I think North, they will want to improve, but I don't think they will. And could raise questions on Clarkson for this maybe the end of the season. We don't know. But yeah, I've got North in 16th. In 15th, I've got the Bombers. I think Essendon. I think everyone expected them to have nil. I had them a bit higher. I think Dawson Sharp will be an excellent player for them. And yeah, in 14th, I've got Port Adelaide. I think they'll start the season. I think they will. Here's my big call for Port Adelaide. They will start the season 5-0, but they'll go on a 2-6 run for the next 8 games. I think that's going to go on the fall off, and they'll be down near the bottom. And I think they'll just be like a tiptoe team. And I got them in 14th. In 13th, I've got the Blues. I know they beat Brisbane and Geelong in preseason matches, but I don't think they will emulate into the season. I think they'll just be a team. They'll just be that average team all season. And yeah, I've got Carlton in 13th. In 12th is my shock one. I've actually got the Tigers. I think Richmond will shock a lot of teams this year with the list, Laylor, I think Smiley, they'll all want to have a big impact. I have high hopes for Richmond this year, and I'm having them 12. I could really see them contending for finals by the end of next year, by next year or the year after. In 11th, I got Freo. I think they just missed out on a wildcard spot, and yeah. So my first wildcard team is the Bulldogs. I think the Bulldogs will just sneak in. And yeah, in ninth, I've got St Kilda. I think St Kilda sneaks in as well. In eighth, I have Hawthorn. I think they will be a team near the top of the fourth during the end of the year. Yeah. In seventh, I got Sydney. I think they'll just be that team. They'll have a great year, but I think they'll just start off with a bit of injuries, and I think they will just fall off a little. Colonel probably their best player. Now into the top six, which are all locked in secured finals. The Crows, I think they'll have a slight. Yeah, I think the Crows will be sixth. We might also go to fifth now. Collingwood, I think we'll talk about the Crows now. I think the Crows will finish sixth. So I think they will drop off from last year, but I think they will just be a team. Yeah. But fifth, I've got Collingwood. I think they will start off well, but then they'll drop off through their common injuries. So yeah, Collingwood in fifth. In fourth, I've got the Geogas Giants. I think they'll have a great year, be near the top, and they'll be contending for a premiership again, like they do. Third, as always, I have Geelong. I think Geelong will just be that team with all the old players. I think they'll have too much experience. They'll go to the finals again, probably go for another premiership push. In second, I've got the Brain Promise Brisbane. I think Brisbane don't finish top here. I think they'll lose. They'll have a couple of hiccups on the road, and they will cost them top spot. But the team who I think will be the minor premiers of 2026 are the Gold Coast Suns. I just think they'll make Peel First Stadium an absolute fortress. They would want to cement themselves into finals, be a great finals asset, and yeah. Let's move on to the wild card. First wild card, we have Sydney and St Kilda. I have Sydney by 11. Next one we have Freo and Hawthorn. I have Freo winning. For Hawthorn by 8. I don't know why I say Freo. Um, First qualifying. I'm just gonna rapid fire the finals here. I have Gold Coast by 10. First elimination. I've got Adelaide by 30. Second elimination. I've got Hawthorn by 14. In the second qualifying, I've got Brisbane by 43. In the first semi, I've got GOS by 24. In the second semi, I've got Hawthorn. I've got Geelong by 27. In the first prelim, I've got Gold Coast going to their first grand final by 5 points. And in the second, I've got Brisbane winning by 26, and then we're setting up for an old kick clash grand final. I think this will be probably the best grand final option we can get. Gold Coast being there, I think it'll be a great grand final. So I'm gonna go for every quarter now with all scores. So let's go through. So I think Gold Coast will be up by 5 points at quarter time. I think they'll start off well. Brisbane will be in it, and they'll be there at quarter time. At halftime, I've got Gold Coast up by a point. I think Brisbane fights back, but Gold Coast still goes into the main break of a lead. But I think this is where Brisbane goes on a streak and kick on goals and just takes on a 14-point lead 3/4 time going to the final quarter. And I got Brisbane win the game by 20 points at a high-scoring final quarter to get through to win the third premiership in a row and complete the 3P. Now I'm gonna go through my Norm Smith, Brownlow, Coleman, and Rising Star, and we'll go through my big hooks at the end. So, first we'll go through my Norm Smith. I've got Hugh McCluggage winning it with 10 votes. My Brownlow, I've got Nick Dacos winning by 34. My Coleman, I've got Jesse Hogan winning with 72 goals. My Rising Star, I've got Zeke Ulan with 44 votes. And my four big calls are AFL will scrap the stand rule. AFL to announce an international game to counterpart the NRL. This will be the last year of opening round, and gather round, I think it will be staying in Adelaide until 2029. So, yeah, these are all my predictions. So, yeah. So, if you enjoyed today's video, guys, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.